welcome back to Super Hostile Dalania. We are over here at the Demolition Dojo in the Green Wool Dungeon. Pressing F5 a whole bunch of extra times. Because we can get a full stack of something demolition, it's TNT. It's just going to take a little bit of work. Now, we don't have the stacks and stacks and stacks of gunpowder that would be required to actually make this TNT. What we do have is cobblestone, charcoal, and paper. Take a stack of cobblestone. You can turn into a stack of gravel. Take a stack of gravel, you could turn into a stack of flint, or you could turn into 4 stacks of sand. Because we're just literally, I mean, we can punch trees. Why can't we just punch rocks until they're sand? Why not? We have the technology. And the technology is very powerful fists, apparently. Also, we can make gunpowder out of paper and charcoal. And just like that, we've turned a whole pile of other resources into a stack of TNT, which is a lot. And that worked. We have a demolition charm. It has Curse of Vanishing, which is dangerous. Because if we lose this, we lose it. If we die, hasn't been a problem for a while. So, okay, magically summons TNT at dawn and dusk. I don't know what you mean by that. If it adds TNT to my inventory, that's okay. If it spawns TNT around me, that's not good. I have to test that out. With a lot of the other magically does such and such at dawn and dusk kind of things that were in Super Hostile Online, and or like the class hats and all that, they pretty much just added it to your inventory. So hopefully this just gives me TNT and doesn't blow things up, but we'll find out. Let's look at these stats. And obviously what we're going to be comparing this to is our heavy shield here. So the Demolition Charm has 10 max health compared to 20. It's got plus 15% speed. Ooh. I like that a lot. It's got 8 armor toughness compared to 3 here. So that's way more armor toughness. It's got knockback resistance, which doesn't matter because we already have immunity to knockback from the obsidian shield. It's got 4 armor compared to this one has 3. But this also has knockback resistance, which doesn't matter. We already have full knockback resistance. So we lose out on 10 max health to give us 15% speed, 5 armor toughness, and an armor value. I mean, that's an obvious win. Also, it's not a dye, so I can't accidentally dye my sheep with it. If it's Curse of Vanishing, I don't know if you can throw that on the floor. I'm not going to try. We didn't bring a whole bunch of extra stuff to get another one of these right now, so I'm just going to use the Demolition Charm. This Dalanian Heavy Shield was pretty good. But this is the dojo item from the 14th dungeon, so it better be at least better than the shield you can just buy from the shop with a trivial amount of gold. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's got 1 more armor, so that's half of an armor bar. Oh, it summoned me TNT. Demolition Charm TNT, Curse of Binding and Vanishing. It magically evaporates at dawn or dusk, too. So, you can't keep it, apparently. Oh, we also got a Demolition Charm later. That also evaporates. I don't know if that's going to search all my inventories for things to destroy twice a day, but interesting. So, the only real negative of this, in any way, shape, or form, is the minus 10 max health, which, my goodness, does that not matter? Especially when we can do this. Here's all the heart crystal shards that we have collected in the past few areas. What's the 13th bar gonna be? Gray. Oh, did we hit the limit? There is a limit. Who knew? Wow. Look at that. 135, apparently. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day. I was expecting to just keep on keeping on. Just slamming more heart containers into me after every possible dungeon. But apparently not. There's still the case where if you die, you lose max health. I'm not sure if... This is plus 10 max health. Anything else in here to do with max health? Shielding, armor toughness, speed, attack damage, speed and armor, jump height, and speed, and speed, and attack speed, and speed, and attack speed. No. So it might, the max might be 130, and this is just bonus on top, or it might just be 135 and we've already hit it with this, but either way, we're very quick. The problem is this is going to keep on spawning our inventory constantly. But yeah, that's a small price to pay for 15% speed and bonus armor and all those other things. Okay. So that was worth getting those resources together and coming back for. Oh look, it's monsters. Hi monsters. Bye monsters. Somebody has the choking effect. I disapprove. Could you not? Shoo. But now we're fast, which is always a plus. And we can't get strapped to cobwebs. And we have 135 hearts. Yep. It's good to be me. We're just going to make our way out of this dungeon. No resistance whatsoever. Or such light resistance that it doesn't really matter. Like that creeper, for example. Do a few jumps. Jump out of the dungeon. And head back to the magenta dungeon. The one that looked like a whole castle and all that. Because apparently, there is a dojo there, or at least something. A secret, which I'm assuming is going to be a dojo. And it's another, and on theme for that dungeon, it's hidden, apparently. So, hopefully future dojos will be more clearly obvious. Like, I think we did have to poke our heads in and around to find the one in the White Wool dungeon. But the magenta is more of a actual, either you're digging through the walls or trying to solve a puzzle kind of thing. And this one we probably should have noticed the concrete powder wall there, but whatever. It might be nighttime. Nope. Just gets cleared from your inventory. So, as long as we don't have the demolitionist TNT in our actual inventory at dawn and dusk, we're fine. Yes, fantastic. Not that we need TNT for anything, but whatever. So, I guess we have to just be careful to... If we want to keep this, we have to be careful to not have it be in our inventory at dawn or dusk. It's a bit of an oversight, kinda. When there's so many inventories, or maybe it just doesn't check the backpack, who knows. Yes, this is not a good time for fighting a creeper. Come on. Let's see if we can sort it by just closing open. It seems to be fine until it's not. I don't know why. It's not like our draw distance is crazy or anything. Just being very stubborn. We're gonna have to try to fly. No. It just has problems. Just has problems sometimes. I don't know. Well, won't be able to fly with this, so we're going to close everything and open it again. I don't know if it's one of the mods or just the map or what. Everything's fine. Again. Just... I don't know if... exactly what the problem is. Transition between downstairs and upstairs, areas with large dungeons, except for once you get to the dungeons, then it's fine. It is a mystery. Well, it works fine. Difficulty is going back up. That doesn't really, again, that doesn't matter. We're very, very powerful. And we're going to a place where we've mostly destroyed all the spawners anyway, so. Here's this town. Nisba. We head straight up. Oh, we need to put the... I guess we need to put the Greenwool dungeon on the map, too. Add marker. Right here. With a skull. I'm gonna do the skulls for the dungeons. Alright. Northward bound. Through the mountains. Not a big deal. There's the teleporter, which would be a lot more useful if it wasn't for... if you could teleport with mounts or horses or anything. But using the teleporter means you're just going to be walking everywhere. That's obviously not ideal. That's what you hear. Alright, this is... add a marker, skull, magenta. Very good. Back there, those in there. Okay. So, it was something about the bookcases. Yeah, went tunneling through this bookcase. That just goes to our room. Or, oh, We should probably check. Yeah, that just goes back out to here. Well, we've made a shortcut. Fantastic. There's a ladder. There's pistons. Yeah, there's definitely redstone here. Let's go somewhere. An emergency exit. Yeah, just check this out first. Very dark in the middle there. That drops down there. That's kind of noticeable. And we could we have just jumped up in here? Yes, we could have. Wow. Well, except for this part. There's just a thing behind a bookcase. Some mysterious redstone contraption would open this. And this is, looks like a dojo. Does it have a sign? Other ones have had a sign. 16 gilded temptations. Well, pretty clearly something gold. It's probably not going to be anything just actually called gilded. Yeah, I don't think it wants 16 gold gilded shields. That's probably not right. Why do something gold? And temptations. Probably golden apples, golden carrots, maybe. I think these are supposed to be functional in. Oh, I'm actually not sure about that. I think these dojos are supposed to be functional in vanilla, so that makes me think it's probably gonna be a vanilla item. Because these don't require any mods or anything to work. These are just things that work. So, as far as temptations go, it's probably either golden apples or golden carrots. And we've got plenty to get 16 of both of those, so. Gilded temptations, okay. It's dark in here. Like I can hear. Okay, so like these buttons maybe. No. There's some buttons some other places. There's all these books. Yeah, that was at the bottom of the staircase, they said. There's like a whole bunch of buttons upstairs in like the Zen garden place too. I don't think that would be what it was. Those didn't seem to do anything. Here's more buttons. Well, it activates that trapdoor. Not that that means anything. Oh yeah, there's something. Button on there. Can we hear anything that happens when we press this button? It just sounds normal. I think this is how this puzzle is supposed to work. You can shoot wooden buttons with arrows. That's what the arrow thing up at the top was talking about. Get out of here. So if you shoot that button, and then you run around, all around, that would activate these pistons. Okay, that's right. For just a little bit of time, it seems like. Yeah. So it's still a tight schedule. tight amount of time to get that done. So that's probably what you need to do with the button upstairs. And then you run as fast as you can to get through there. Difficulty's gone. Okay. So, clear this out a little bit. Y'all done? They're not done. Inventory is full. That's fine though. And taking this off and on would just burn a whole bunch of extra. What's it, nighttime? We should probably, if we're going to go back to base to get golden carrots and golden apples, we should probably do it during the daytime, get more TNT. Okay. I think we can safely say I don't really need TNT. I'm not concerned with that. Get out of my inventory. Most of this we don't need either, but it's fine. Right. Give me the sleeping bag. Give me some water. Wonder if it disappears when it's on the ground. I could play a weird game with that. We should get some more bread, but that's fine. I'm just gonna be heading back to... What are you doing? Out of the wall. Okay. So I'm going to head back to base, get the things that most likely will open up this dojo, and I'll be right back. Okay. Going to get away from the hippogriff because there's the ice guys outside. Don't want them to. Oh my gosh, what's that? Everything around here, I swear. I'm okay with finding an Enderman, though. Ender pearls don't seem to be as easy to come by. Eh, take some emeralds, too. That's okay. Right, back to the weird dojo. Alright, we got... I brought a whole bunch, just in case we find that this is a useful item we want a whole bunch of. Because, I don't know, it could give resources or something we don't have a lot of. There's no real precedent for what a dojo can and cannot hold. Mostly it's been gear so far, but who knows. So, Gilded Temptation. Did it spawn the thunder? Alright, it was golden apples. Okay, that's okay. We got plenty of those. And it gave us this bow. Urban Combat Bow, Unbreaking 4, Power 2, Infinity. Well, it's Unbreaking 4, that's something. Not that we need it for anything. If there's anything we couldn't put mending on, I might care about that slightly. It's got Infinity. I mean, for the Magenta Wool Dungeon, that's not bad. Unbreaking and Infinity. I guess this is something you can't put mending on, this bow, so alright. Power 2 though. Obviously not a great bow for us. We are absurdly over geared for the Magenta dungeon, so can't really complain. Alright, let us get on out of here. With our fancy, fancy bow. So. Yes. Yes, look at all these windows that aren't real windows. It's definitely kind of a fake kind of place. Because all the rooms inside didn't have any windows to the outside either, so. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can fly home without any problems for once. We're just gonna constantly lag out. I think we're doing okay so far, but I don't want to jinx it, so. Alright, so that's almost positively the secret that was in the Magento dungeon there, so. We did it. That's 2 dojos in one episode. Not that we would have found them by ourselves, but it's still a little bit guilty of using this charm, but now we have a better idea that there's almost positively going to be a dojo in each dungeon. We're 3 for 3 now, so that just kind of seems like it's going to be the case here. Really? Video settings. Render down really low. Is that enough? Can we just fly? Can't see a gosh darn thing. Go on. Yeah. Turning the render down a lot seems to help, but then we can't see things, which is kind of the point of being able to fly around. It's really nice. Alright. Let's land. It's calmed itself down a little bit. Let's store a whole bunch of this extra stuff in the thing here. I don't think we had anything in any of the packs or anything, so that should be fine. I'll put these in the treasury chest. I feel like this is probably a bit overpowered for how easy it was to get at the very start of the map. Gives you a good idea of that. There's going to be cool things to get in the map, so it's probably fine. Right, bread. Stock up on bread. Aside from that, we look pretty much good to go. Let's store our levels in here, I guess. Level 104. We can definitely do something with that. But does it really matter? Not really. Okay. Alright, I need to get up the map to figure out where we're going next. I think it was the Halls of Iron, but I need the map. Okay. Got the map up. And the place we're looking for is the ancient halls in the Sura Mountains, the Halls of Iron, straight north of New Axor. So, probably right there. So if we make our way to Lucrehaven, then head pretty much directly west, that's basically where we need to be. So that is the current plan. As far as gear and backpack, pretty much good to go. Is it night? It's Wouldn't be mad if I could choose whether that happens or not. That'd be great. It's gonna give me more, isn't it? Yep. It's worth it for the 15% speed. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. You can fly without problems. Alright, Lucre Haven was this way, around the fork of the river. There's our bridge that we don't need, because we can fly now. It was a nice idea at the time, though. So. And with all the trouble we went through to get this hippogriff, the horse probably would have been fine for a while. Let's make our way through Lucre Haven and onwards to the Halls of Iron, presumably. There's a path. I don't think that goes where we need to go. I think that goes more down towards New Axor. Or Ascor, whatever it's called. We're looking for probably a dungeon looking kind of place. It's definitely mountainous here. It's gonna be hard to find what we're looking for in all these mountains. Probably. Unless it looks really cool. There's a pool. There's another pool. That's probably too small to see on the map. I need the draw distance to be able to see if I found this place. Come on. That's out of the mountains. Oh, we press shift. That's not the button for going down. That's the button for dismounting. If I was a Hall of Iron, where would I be? I'd be in the mountains, but that's not enough information, honestly. Comparison to New Axor. So we're a little bit we kind of wanted to be straight north of New Axor. Okay. Well, as far as this map's concerned. So we need to go this way a smidge. More. And then it's like kind of in the middle-ish of the mountains. Press shift again. See anything that immediately says Halls of Iron over here. Gotta try to stop pressing shift so much. It's not helping. I guess the next question is, like, where would the entrance be? At the top of the mountain? At the side of the mountain? Press shift again. I also want to rebind that so it's not so obviously the wrong thing. basically at the right corner on this path, so. Yeah, it's just a snow. If that's just snow. This seems like a cave or something. Like super obvious at the top of the mountain? Not really. Could just try mining straight down into the mountain. I'm sure that's a good plan. It's like, even with the ruins of Dalania, kinda. So that makes me feel like we're too far north. Down there? The water or anything, is it? Are there any lakes on this picture? No, not really. It's kind of like right in the middle of the mountains here. That's definitely with the place. Looks like it has more like a path to it. Wow, it's deep and dark. It's deep, it's dark, we can breathe underwater, but it doesn't look like it's the location of the Halls of Iron. We're gonna dig down a little bit, I guess. That is a really deep lake, my goodness. No. That ain't it. We can take a drink, though. That's good. If we found that road or some torches or something, that'd be very clearly where we need to be. Is it to find north, maybe? Some different blocks. Oh, here's something. This is the teleporter location. It's gotta be around here somewhere then. Okay. Oh, there it is. I can see it. Wow, that's kind of hidden. Oh, it's like a kind of a dungeon in here. Get out of here. Alright, do we leave the hippogriff outside? Honestly, it's probably safer than bringing him inside. Let's park him on the teleporter spot. Should be mostly safe there. And if they died, it's not too big of a deal. I don't think anything really is aggressive to the hippogriffs, so it's probably fine. Let's get in here, though. That's a festive creeper. Low level, slightly annoying enemies. Here, Sura Survey Corps found the Halls of Iron. On the 19th day of the 11th month of the year of Lurch. So, that's just flavor text. That is a patron or something. And this is the Halls of Iron. Or, well, maybe not. Maybe this is not the Halls of Iron. This is the Halls of Iron. Let's do a little bit of searching outside of this area. See if there's anything cool. Well, there's iron. So, that's going on. This could probably just be a resource location to get a bunch of iron and stuff. Oh, here's water. None of my stuff rusts anymore. You jerk. Okay, I wasn't expecting water in here. I guess we could turn on night vision. Wow! Yep, that's water first. That is Halls of Iron. My goodness. If we weren't already drowning in iron and stuff, that'd actually be something we care about. Mojang projector. No description found. Okay. Just going to ignore that then, I guess. Yeah, who needs to light up these caves with torches when you're just gonna see in the dark? A thief's cap. So this branch doesn't go too far. We got up here. We got a fancy boy. And a creeper. Alright, this is just the outside area. Now this is the Halls of Iron. Let's get the night vision off so we can get the full effect of the Halls of Iron here. Very ornate. Got the chiseled bricks. Ah, it's Spider 3. Hi, Spider 3. How you doing? The walls are made of coal. Interesting. Don't need a wooden hoe, but we're taking it anyway. Wow, we got an iron drop in the Halls of Iron. Who would have thunk it? Zombies. Wow, there's lava. Ooh, Creeper 3's pretty strong. Blew out the walls and doesn't afraid of anything. Duly noted. Creeper spawner. Obsidian block. Okay. Yeah, that's obsidian. That's cool. Okay, we got... This seems like mostly a staircase down to this lava level. There's more off that way. Look at the size of this room. Wow. And there's a skeleton down there. Oh, there's spawners in here, that's for sure. So this is definitely a dungeon. We found the dungeon marker. I guess we didn't find the dungeon marker for the magenta dungeon. It was probably nearby. This is skeleton 3. Fast skeleton 3. Alright. So I'm going to probably set up my chest room in this room. Seems like as good a spot as any. Also, it seems like there's spawners in the walls, so maybe not the best spot. Okay, I changed my mind. It's not a good spot for. Where'd you come from? Ah, there's a spawner. That's only a spider spawner, though. Alright, but that means we're not going to be putting the chest room in the room that just spawned creepers on us, so. Maybe we can make this a some kind of safe room. Put some doors up. Add more torches. This could work. Okay. So we're gonna need one more oak plank than that. But yeah, I will make this little hallway here our staging area for the Halls of Iron. And we'll probably breeze straight through it like we always do. But who knows? Maybe we can find something. The creepers are actually a problem, because we can't kill them fast enough. So, we will worry about that next time. Goodbye.